back in the Love Lab. It's Thursday, best day of the week. This is live cooking day. I'm so excited to be with you this evening. I have a fun dinner planned. We're going to do a kitchen basic today. We're going to make chicken piccata. You know the drill. First things first, I'm going to talk for a while, give people a chance to jump on. There's some stuff I want to let you guys know about. At any point in this, when you start watching, I'm going to repeat these things kind of throughout the while we're recording. So if you hear it a couple times, just remember, make a mental note of what I said, because I'm sure it's important. So I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. I cannot believe that it's Memorial Day weekend. It seems like the school year has flown by, and once we get to Memorial Day, it's like the holidays all start, the summer fun, the picnics, the pools open, and the barbecues get going, and it's just loads of fun. Memorial Day weekend is it. So I'm excited. I want to barbecue this weekend or grill or something, but it's supposed to rain. It's supposed to rain all weekend, and so that's going to kind of put a damper in our plans, but I make ribs inside, so I'm sure either way I will definitely find a way to have some summer holiday food. Now, one thing's for sure, I have to tell you guys about this. Mother's Day, my family gave me a KitchenAid ice cream maker attachment for my mixer. Now, we have the good big old-fashioned ice cream churner, the one that turns and everything, and it makes delicious, it's almost like a soft-serve custard kind of like ice cream. It is amazingly good, but it's a lot of work to get that out because you have to put the ice around it, you got to put the salt around it. You got to take the custard, make it, cook it, you got to freeze it. It gets to be a little cumbersome. Now, it's a lot of fun when you're having people over on a big shindig or something, but just for every day, it's not really practical always. So, I wanted a KitchenAid ice cream maker for Mother's Day, and I was very, very clear. They said, what do you want for Mother's Day, Mom? And I said, I want a KitchenAid ice cream maker attachment for my mixer. And hi, Diana, good to see you. And I am so pleased to say, everybody, after 10 years of marriage, my husband got me exactly what I asked for. Now, he always gets good gifts. I'm going to give it to him. He's a good gift giver. He is. Even when I don't think I want something, he just has a way of reading my mind. He's good at this. But I'm telling you, it was exactly what I said I wanted. And there was just a little something in me that just lit up. And I've been making ice cream like crazy ever since Mother's Day. So one of the things that we're going to do for Memorial Day, hey, Cousin Trevel, one thing we're going to do around here for Memorial Day is we're going to make some vanilla ice cream, and we're going to mix up some red velvet Oreos in it, and we're going to dye the ice cream with a little blue, so make it red, white, and blue. It's just fun. We've been making cookies and cream ice cream. It's really good, so I'm so excited. Oh my gosh. Okay. So, let me get started. I see Diana's here and Trevel's here. It's good to see you guys. I'm sure there's some others of you out there. I just can't see you yet, but that's okay. We are making chicken piccata today. Now, chicken piccata is one of those basic kind of meals. It's a really good go-to. When everything's happening, you're busy, and you're like, oh my God, what am I going to cook? Chicken piccata is really good for that, and it's very flavorful, and it doesn't take a lot. And usually, it's the kind of thing, you have the ingredients usually right in your house. And even if you don't have an exact ingredient, it's very easy to substitute things in chicken piccata. I like to use baby bella mushrooms in mine, but if you don't have them, you don't have to use them. So it's really a flexible dish that you can do a lot with. You can also make your sauce creamy. Sometimes I do a creamy chicken piccata, or you can just do a standard. Today we're going to do a basic chicken piccata. I'm starting this new thing called Kitchen Basics 101. And I think that's the name of it. The name might change. But I get a lot of questions about how to cook basic things. How do you make macaroni and cheese? How do you fry chicken? Just basic things. So I'm starting a Basics 101. And I'm just going to do some simple recipes for things that you just want to cook. Not really complicated things, but just basics. I'll still do the fun stuff, the flatbreads and all that, but I'm going to really focus on some basics. And so this is one of those basics. So we're doing chicken piccata. I see my girl Sam is here. Hey, Sam. And so, okay, yes, basics. Okay, hold on, a couple more things. I got off. Shane wrote Sam down, and I got all excited. That's my girl. Okay, anyway, I put up a new video recently. I think it was yesterday. How to do pan-fried grouper. I love fried fish. Deep-fried fish is the bomb. Pan-fried fish, though, sometimes is a lot more practical. Again, like the ice cream thing, you can do it in the house. Delicious. That fish came out so good. It was awesome. So watch it. The video is about 3 minutes. It's not real long, but there's a link to it here on my page, so please be sure to watch that. So chicken piccata is what we're cooking up today. And what you're going to do with chicken piccata, you're going to start by cooking some browning some garlic because you want to season your oil. I've got butter and olive oil already heating up here, and we're going to saute our mushrooms. So let's just get started with that, and I'll keep sharing information with you guys as we go. I'm putting about a tablespoon of garlic in there, minced garlic. And this is about a cup of mushrooms. Baby bellas. Like you guys remember a week ago I told you about the baby bellas. Well, that's probably a cup and a half. Told y'all how much I love baby bella mushrooms. I'm going to add a little more garlic to this because garlic just makes everything better. I was getting ready for tonight and I realized I wore one of my Chef Lorious shirts, but I should have worn my never too much garlic shirts. So this is our baby bella mushrooms in our olive oil and butter with some garlic. We are sauteing these. We're going to get them nice and soft. How you basically cook chicken piccata is you saute your vegetables, then you take your chicken and you cook your chicken, and then you mix your sauce up, and then you put the chicken back in. Hey, Miss Barbara, it's good to see you. Now, Miss Barbara can cook. I'm trying to tell y'all something. I feel honored to have you watching Miss Barbara. Babs knows how to do it, so I'm just going to try to do the best I can. Anyway, Chica's here. Hey, Chica. And also, Babs, congratulations to you and Sade on the launch of her catering business. That looks awesome and amazing. I'll post a link on my page as well to Miss Bryant's daughter, Sade's new catering business. Beautiful food, and Sade is the sweetest thing ever. She's just always been such a sweet girl. I'm excited for her success. So, look at here, guys. We've got our mushrooms and our garlic going on our olive oil and butter. We're sauteing these up for our chicken piccata today. Chicken piccata is a lovely light flavor. You use a little chicken broth, or you can use white cooking wine. I use chicken broth and cooking wine with it, and some lemon juice and fresh capers, and you get a really nice sauce. As I stated earlier, you can always make it a creamy sauce as well. So we'll see how to do that. I'm not going to make a cream sauce today. I'm doing a basic. I was saying earlier, I'm starting to do some basics. I get questions for how do you make macaroni and cheese, blah, 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 blah kind of thing, and I want to really focus on some of those basics. Okay. Now, Shane is reminding me, my friend Natasha isn't on yet, I don't think, but you know, every week, guys, I say to you, oh my God, Natasha's here, I forgot to put on the jewelry. I remembered. I almost forgot. I was this close to forgetting, and my daughter Madison, my ace boon coon, said, Mommy, the necklace. And so I ran upstairs. This is one of the necklaces that I got from Natasha. And these are the matching earrings. See, it's an infomercial and a cooking show. But this is, and these are great. And like I said, everything with her is $10. So the necklace and the earrings came to... Natasha's here! Natasha, I have on my necklace. I'm sorry, guys. I got excited. Shane wrote her name down. See, this is... Every week I tell you guys I'm going to wear Natasha's jewelry. And I am tonight. So this is a necklace I got from Natasha. And these are the matching earrings. It's awesome. $10. It's called... Her page is called Diva on a Dime. So Natasha, post a link down there so we can definitely have a chance to send people your way. I'm telling you guys, this is like really fun stuff. So I remembered. Diva on a Dime. Okay. Take a look here. Our mushrooms and garlic have sauteed up very nicely in the butter and olive oil. I'm going to take these out, put them here in a cooking dish, and I'm going to start on our chicken. I see Ray has joined us. Congratulations, Ray. Ray and her husband John have such exciting news. I'm not going to steal their thunder. But congratulations to you both. And also, guys, another video I have coming up really soon is a broccoli salad. I made a broccoli salad the other day for my lunch, and I got the basic recipe for this from my friend Ray. And it's amazing. We had a get-together one day, and Ray brought this wonderful broccoli salad. And I just kept eating it like it was going out of style. So she was nice enough to share the recipe with me. And so I'm sharing it with all of you. I've made a few changes to it. Y'all know how I do. Now, back to our piccata, but thank you, Ray, and look for the broccoli salad, guys. We're going to take our chicken here. I've got some chicken breasts here. Now, I like to get my chicken, you guys know I like to get my meat from Harris Teeter. I've told you that a lot of times. I know a lot of people like Wegmans, and Wegmans is fine. I have nothing against Wegmans, but Harris Teeter floats my boat best. And when I go there, I like to go to the meat counter, and they will cut your chicken for you fresh. So I can go up there and I pick out the chicken breasts I want, and I have them cut them in half. You can do this recipe on thin chicken breasts. The only thing that I find with thin chicken, you have to be careful. It cooks so fast, and you can easily burn it. It can get you done. So these are, I took 4 chicken breasts. I had them cut them in half for me, so they're thinner than thick, but they're not, you know, like super big. I'm seasoning my meat first. I'm always telling you guys, season your meat first. Always season your meat, because if you don't, it will be bland. There's not enough going on in your gravies and sauces to make up for bland meat, and you don't want bland meat. Okay, so I'm just putting some seasoned pepper on here and some salt. I love seasoned pepper. Again, it's very simple, and it just gives it your food just a little kick. It doesn't make it hot, just does a little bit. Okay, so now we've seasoned these chicken breasts. See here, salt and pepper basically. We have some egg wash here. Now, in the egg wash, what you want to do is for every 1 egg, use a teaspoon of water just to thin it out a little bit, and you make an egg wash. The egg wash is going to help the coating stick on your meat. So you're going to take a chicken breast. Oops, sorry about that, guys. We're back, sorry. Okay, watch this here. You're going to dip your chicken into the egg wash. See that? Now over here, I've got flour and Parmesan cheese. Equal parts of flour and Parmesan cheese. 2 cups flour, 2 cups Parmesan cheese. So I'm going to dip the chicken. Then I'm going to put it here in the coating. Okay, make sure my oil's hot. And I've left those garlic pieces in there. See that? Okay, don't worry about the cheese burning or anything like that. That is okay, because all we're doing is kind of slightly browning this. This is not fried chicken. This is slightly browned. Okay, see there? And that's all we're going to do. Now these chicken breasts, we're not going to cook them 100%, because after we get them browned, we're going to take them out. Then we're going to make our sauce and put the chicken back into the sauce so that the chicken can finish cooking in the sauce and the flavor can soak through. Okay? I'm going to put 1 more in here. And again, this is a very fun and easy weeknight meal. Now, I'm making plain sauce today with this piccata, just the plain chicken piccata sauce, but you can also make a very nice creamy piccata sauce. And I'll tell you about that as we get farther in the recipe. But really all you're going to do to make it a creamy sauce is just add cream instead of, or in addition to, your chicken broth. I see Sylvia's here. Hi, Sylvia. Sylvia's a friend of mine from way back. I think I've known Sylvia since I was, oh gosh, probably 12. A little girl. Good to see you. And Miss Rita Reynolds is with us today as well. Hi, glad to have you guys here. We're making chicken piccata. Right now we are browning our chicken breasts. Again, we have, these are not thin sliced. As I mentioned earlier, thin sliced chicken tends to cook a little too fast, in my opinion, especially for some of these recipes. So what I like to do is just use, I like to have my butcher cut my chicken breast in half. And I'm just going to fry these so they just get a little brown, and then I'm going to take them off. I'm going to continue seasoning my meat here. While I'm seasoning my meat, I want to remind you guys, please be sure to go over to my YouTube channel and subscribe. There are some new videos up, new videos coming. I've also recently created playlists on my YouTube channel, and I'm categorizing things by something you may want to see. So there's a comfort food section, there's a kitchen basics section, there is a live tutorial section where I upload these live cooking demonstrations for people to see. So please be sure to head over to my YouTube page, it's Chef Lorious, and subscribe so that you can always see the fun stuff I've got going on over there. I'm also trying to start focusing a little bit more on cooking basic stuff. I'm getting a lot of requests for how do you make biscuits, how do you make mac and cheese, how do you fry chicken, you know, those basic things. So I'm going to honor those requests, and I'm going to just do some basic stuff. So if there's any kitchen basic item that you'd like to see, or you'd like to learn how to make, or just watch a video on, just let me know, please. Put it on my page, or you can write it right here in the comments, anywhere, and I will take that to heart. I'll keep a note of it, and I'll be sure to do my best to get a video out there soon for that. Now take a look at our chicken breasts here. I told you, we're not trying to get them 100% done. We're just trying to brown them. See, we're turning that over. That's all we're trying to do, is get them just a little brown. This is olive oil and butter that they're cooking in. And we're just browning it just a little bit like that. It's got the garlic on it. All of that is okay. When you're making sauces and things in your pan, those are bits and pieces, and all of those bits and pieces are part of what makes the flavor absolutely delicious. Trust me, nothing can go wrong with flavor. Bland is not good. That's why we what? Season our meat. Always season our meat. So you see how these are looking beautiful? And what we're going to do when we put the sauce in here, it's going to thicken up. And when we put the chicken back in, the flour from the chicken is going to help The flour that's there is going to help the sauce thicken up. And then you know me, I told you, we turn everything around here into a gravy. So I'll put a little bit more on there. Now this is also a very good meal. You can make mashed potatoes with this. I really started to make mashed potatoes tonight. I'm not going to pretend. I really was ready to make some mashed potatoes tonight. And the only reason I didn't is because everybody's always talking about the carbs and how bad they are. And I figured I should probably chill. So I didn't make mashed potatoes. I'm making steamed broccoli with this. And that'll be in my final picture. But here on camera, I'm just going to do these. And I'm only going to cook these first few breaths for you tonight because I don't want to have to make this video go any longer than we need to. I want to get to the point so you guys can see how to do this and move on. Okay? So there we go. You see that? I'm going to look at the other side so you can see. See, they're just brown. Then what we'll do is we'll take our dish with our mushrooms, and you're just going to put the chicken with it right there. Just like that. Just like that. You don't need it to be 100% done. Just about 80%, 75, 80%. Okay, so I'm going to take this off the heat now so it can start to cool a little bit. In a perfect world, we would cook the rest of that chicken, but again, for the sake of time, I'm just going to show you how to get this going, and then we're going to move on, okay? So now that you've got this going on the bottom, you see how the bottom of this has all these little bits and things in it? These bits are your friend. Say hello to your new friend, the bits. Hello, bits. How are y'all doing? Girl, we good? It's lovely to see you. Now, we're going to add some liquid to these bits here. So this is chicken broth. Okay? Now, you're going to add as much of this as you need for how much sauce you're trying to make. So let's start. It's going to go shh and go up real big at first. That's okay. It's nothing wrong. Okay? Because our pan is hot. So sometimes I just add it a little slowly like that. See? This is about 3 cups I had in here. But I'm just going to add about 1.5 cups here. Okay? So that's our chicken broth. Okay? This is some lemon juice. I'm going to add about 1/4 cup of lemon juice in here. I've got 1/2 cup in here, but this is just 1/4 cup I'm putting in here. This is about 1/2 cup of cooking wine. Well, actually, it's just plain white wine. It's just white wine. We're going to add this here. Okay, about 1/4 cup of that. And we're going to add some capers. Capers are these wonderful little pickle things. They make piccata absolutely delicious. Sometimes that's how you know it's piccata. The signature to piccata is the capers. And I'm just putting in about 3 tablespoons of capers because my kids really like capers. Okay, hey Bits, that's right everybody. Talk to the, hey Bits. Hey y'all, how y'all Bits doing? Okay, so what we do with the bits and things now that they're in here is you're going to start swirling this around. See there? We're just swirling this around. And you're swirling it around so it can start to bubble up and do the things that it needs to do. Like I said, there's a little bit of white wine in there, so if you have kids and you're concerned about it, it's not enough for anybody to get tipsy on. But if you want to make sure that you cook the wine off, you can just let it boil until it doesn't sting your nose. It's just a little flavor. Or you can use white cooking wine, same concept. See how that's starting to boil? See those bits and everything in there? The bits are having babies, y'all. Look. There we go. How y'all doing? You know, I was looking the other day. I saw, I was someplace and Wendy Williams was on, and she has a button that says, how you doing? I gotta get that. Yeah. Oh, look at those bits. Oh, y'all are so nice and friendly. There's little garlic bits in there and everything. And it smells good. Now, if you were gonna make this a cream sauce, remember I told you I'd tell you how to make a cream? All you would do here is then start to add cream into this sauce, and the cream will help it just become a cream sauce. That's all you have to do. We've got a question here. What kind of wine? White cooking wine. I'm using a Pinot Grigio tonight. I think Sauvignon Blanc and Pinots are great to cook with. I like the flavors that you get from them, Sauvignons especially, but also I had Pinot around today, so I used the Pinot. It's just delicious. A nice dry white wine does wonders for chicken. See how these are all coming together? They're starting to form a union, a more perfect union. Look at that. Look at that. It's like the colonies. Look at it. Ooh. Now we're going to thicken this up because, you know, I told y'all we turn everything around here into a gravy. So I've got here some extra fine flour. I usually call it flour gravy or gravy flour, whatever, but I always mess it up, so I'm just going to call it extra fine flour. This is a little 1/4 cup measuring I have here, but I'm just going to sprinkle some in. Remember what I've told you before. Always sprinkle this in while it's boiling hot, okay? Because you don't want it to give you problems dissolving, okay? Now you see that? That's love. We're sprinkling love in with the Bits family. So they've, oh yeah, okay. Then we're going to take our whisk again and start back whisking. See there? Whisk away. Whisk away, whisk away, whisk away. See that? That's all you want to do. Whisk away. You know, I just feel like the author of such peace and love right now in this pot. Ooh, look at that. See that? See, it's starting to thicken. Now, I'm not going to thicken it too much more at this point because the chicken's going to do things too. So I'm going to turn it just a little bit. See? Ooh, yeah, this happening. This happening. Now we're going to take this chicken and we're going to put it back into this sauce, just like this. I'm going to take my chicken pieces. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Like that. Put the chicken back in there. And then we're also going to put some of the mushrooms back in there. See there? And you see how that's all boiling? This is how the chicken is going to finish cooking. It's going to finish cooking in this sauce right here. And you see how that sauce is thickening up? Now, you can make this as thick as you want or as thin as you want. Some people don't like to add the extra flour to it because they like it to stay very thin. That is okay. That's not wrong. We just like a lot of gravy around here. So what I like to do at this point, see there? This is going to thicken it. Oh, it looks so good. It smells good. I'm going to put a little more lemon juice in here because I like the bite of the lemon. Just a little bit more lemon juice. Oh, yeah. Ooh. And see the capers. Look, 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 look. Ooh, look, hello. Oh, wow. It's like generations in here. The Bits family is all coming together. What I usually recommend at this point that you do is take a top, a lid. Oops, I'm sorry, I hit Natasha's necklace. And cover it. The reason I cover it is because I want the chicken to soak in the moisture from the gravy or the sauce. Now, you don't have to put it in, but I have found that if you really want that chicken to get nice and tender and really just have that flavor flowing through it, and also cook a little quicker, just a little bit, not fast, but just a little quicker, put the top back on it and let it simmer together. Hello, I see Denisha is on. Hello, nice to have you. So I'm telling you, see, now watch. Okay, we're going to peek in on our family, on the Bits family. Y'all ready? Here we go. You see that? See how that's coming together? Look. You can't tell me that don't look good. You can say it, but it ain't the truth. It ain't the truth. It's not true. It looks delicious. Now, while we're going to give this a few more minutes because we cooked our chicken, they're thin. Again, if you use the super thin chicken breast, though, it's going to cook really quick. So I got regular sized chicken breasts and cut them in half. That gets them about like this, so they're meaty. And they have a moment to cook to get really juicy in there. Because if they're thin like that, you can't do anything with that. What you gonna do with that? What's it gonna soak up? The chicken's like, no, that don't work. Okay, so we're gonna give it a second. Now remember, while we're giving it this moment, because we're almost done for tonight with this meal, go to YouTube. Okay, Kitchen Basics 101. Starting basic videos for you guys with how to make buttermilk biscuits, how to fry chicken. I have a mac and cheese video already up, and I also have a cornbread video up, but I get questions about those things still, so I may do another one on those. I'm not sure. But anything basic you want to learn how to make in the kitchen, let me know. The other week I posted a picture of a curd cup I made. I think it was lemon curd or lime curd. I have a video on lime curd. I had some requests for that, so that video will be up shortly, and that... I love lemon curd and lime curd. So that will be up shortly as well. So go look at, I have new playlists. There's comfort foods on a playlist. There are live tutorials on the playlist. All kinds of things we're adding to it. I see Felicia's here. Hey, Felicia's another one can cook. Hello, Felicia. You can cook, girl. Okay, let's peek in on our people. Ready? You ready, Shane? Boom. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. See, it's boiling nice and fast, but by putting the top on it, it's not going to burn. We're making a sauce. See, now my family would even like this sauce thicker, but this is good. Now, if you're going to make this, if you make mashed potatoes, remember I was telling you about mashed potatoes? Make a lot of extra gravy, and then you can put it on the mashed potatoes too. But we're just going to have this tonight. We're going to eat healthy around at the Rogers household tonight, and we're going to have this with some steamed broccoli. And these are actually done. Let's cut one open to make sure. You know, chicken is fickle sometimes. But again, that's why you want to get the thicker chicken, but not the super, you don't want it super thick, because if it's super thick, it'll take forever to get done. But let's take a look. Look. Perfect. 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 And that's it. So I'm telling you, this is a great go-to meal any day of the week. It's easy. It's fast. I'm going to put it here in this pan. just like this. See that? Oop, I flipped it. That's okay, flipping is good. There's that. See, it's still got the flavor on there. And here's this one. Just there, like that. And you'll take the rest of this sauce and pour it right on top. I'll show you that. Ooh, you can tell. We need a kitchen remodel, y'all, so we can have some more space. I'm going to take that. Get a little more sauce and mushrooms here. Just like this. And you can have this with noodles. It's really nice. I've seen this with linguine or anything. That's it. Now let's taste this, because you know I love tasting. My mom is not able to taste tonight, so I'm on my own for tasting. But I'm okay with that, because I love chicken piccata. Look at that. See that? It's done. Told you. That's what Aiden says. Aiden's my 4-year-old. He says, told you. Told you. Okay, let's taste it. Get a little bit of this gravy in it, because I love the gravy. And a little mushroom with it. I hope this is not too big of a piece. Is this too big of a piece to taste, Shane? Okay, he lets me know, because I have a real bad habit of getting the biggest piece I can, and then I open my mouth and I'm like, ah, and I don't look ladylike at all. It's really embarrassing, but I'm glad y'all love me anyway. Perfect. That's the happy dance. It's tender. The lemon comes through just a little bit, and the capers. Beautiful. All right, that's it. That's it, guys. We're done. That's dinner for tonight. Chicken piccata. Thanks for watching. I'll see you same time, same place next week. 8:15 next Thursday. Right here, live from the Love Lab. Give me ideas, things you'd like to see, anything you want to get my take on or idea. I'm more than happy to give my opinion out. Sometimes I give it away even when people don't ask, because I know deep down they really want my opinion. And so I just figure, why put them through the hassle of asking when I can give it to you? But anyway, that's another story. Have a wonderful day. Enjoy your Memorial Day. I hope you get some barbecue. I hope it's not raining where you are. It's raining here, but hope you enjoy your day and have a wonderful holiday weekend. See you later. Happy cooking.